One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O. Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the James Madison Dukes. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Dukes will boot it away to start the game. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Houston's offense will get the first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes the catch. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Houston will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So James Madison's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out. Just
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it, David? How many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Here's a heat. The sure hands, it's Terrell. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Gonna run it. It's Thomas. On his feet at the 40. Springs into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas things they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Indiana went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Hoosiers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They boot it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Pulls it, fired complete. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on your quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Turay. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Turay. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Cougars. Great job by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all.
Makes a grab for a big play. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Duke's in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going for it all. Touchdown, James Madison. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Here comes the option. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to run for it. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Oh, they're after him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Fakes to grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Motion from the wideout. He'll ride his man on the option. To the ground with the back. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Houston getting set, looking at first and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? On the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Big guy smells it. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Back has it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Make no mistake about it. Bring in the beef, right? Bring in all the extra offensive linemen, the tight end. You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up, and we are going to smash 4th and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These balls have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Illegal blocking back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Quickly to the tight end.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Working that left side now. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Cougars headed quickly to the line. On the option. The pitch. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Waddle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Touchdown, Houston! Ho! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. Makes his man miss. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the defense, got him at the 27. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it, looking for a first. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Dukes will line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got the back in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This will likely be the last play of the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking back.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Dukes moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right at the 45 on its way. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag.
There he goes. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Fires to the big fella. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Dukes are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense
turning it on. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Dukes line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man quickly. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, James Madison. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Quarterback gets enough. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to go to the air on third and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Houston will be forced to punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gives it on the option. Powers through the defender. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And the Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on second down. It falls incomplete and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under fire. At the 35, he's got room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the tough.
Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Sending the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
The Dukes are flying down the field.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity. And, oh, man, those collars start. The Snake scores it. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Houston offense once again. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They're going to run it. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Taking it the other way. Finally brought down. But what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dukes! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Lining up for the point after and the lead. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hauls it in. Runs through a tackle.
One of the things that really impresses me about this receiving group is their physical receivers. They can break tackles. They don't just go down as soon as someone gets close to them. These guys are always fighting for extra yards.
They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Toure. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Give to the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to him again.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock. That was a clutch field goal, and now the pressure goes to the other side. Can they stop them from getting into field goal range to win it? He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being aggressive here either.
No, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not leaving it up to my kicker if I have a choice. I trust my offense. I make the plays I know I can make. I watch the clock, but I stay aggressive.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on 3rd down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the 4th quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.